Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? Thank you for joining me and welcome to another episode of Moving Music. So I am sitting here in my new music room and I moved about 4 months ago, so it's been a while. I'm still going through boxes and stuff, things that came up from my childhood home back in Florida. Things I haven't seen since 1997, so 25 years ago that I boxed this stuff up and I left. And even when I would visit, I didn't really rummage through my closets or anything. So a lot of this stuff has really sat in boxes for 25 years. It's finally come up here now that I've purchased a house in New Jersey and I've got more room and I can handle all of this. And I just came across this box here. And as I started to crack the top of it, I noticed that it was some old concert shirts. And I thought, wow, you know, it's going to really take me back down memory lane with some of these things here. So I thought I'd turn on the camera and we'd go through this together. So we're going to do that in just a minute. But before we do, if you're new to my channel and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please do. Also comment, like, and subscribe. All those things help. And of course, turning on notifications will keep you up to date on everything that's going on, just like this with a new episode of Moving Music. So let's go ahead and jump into it. As I said, big box here. I'm going to open this thing up. You're not going to see this, but I'm going to pull the stuff out as I go through it with you. And right off the top, here, I'll even hold it up for you. It's just a big thing of black, right? Most concert shirts are black. But as we start to pull these out, we'll get to see what this is. So let's see right off the top. What do we got on the first one here? All right. The Jim Rose Circus Sideshow. Check that out. I believe they were opening for 9 Inch Nails. And if you can see there, actually I got them to sign it. Not a band, actually a circus sideshow that was opening for 9 Inch Nails. Pretty crazy thing. If you're not familiar with the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow, I would recommend that, checking that out. Oh, here's a cool one. Look at that. Helmet. That's the back of it, actually. Actually, no, that's the front. Here's the back of it. That's the cool part there. Look at that. All right, I love the color too. Very different in the blue than the typical ones. What do we got here? I'm trying to think who I saw Helmet with, but they were always such good bills back in the day. Oh my God, check this out. Whoa! I totally forgot that I even had one of these. Oh, let me get the top up. Enough's Enough, Animals with Human Intelligence. Now, I did not see this tour. This is World Tour 1993. But back in the day, occasionally, you could come across people selling these things. Oh, this one here is totally being pulled out and put aside for one of the videos like these where I wear my concert shirts. Oh, that's a good one. And this one too, I don't know anything about this one here. Must be the same thing. Rat Detonator World Tour, man. You guys know I'm a huge Rat fan. I'm a huge Enough's Enough fan. These are cool finds. So I don't know if I flipped it around or I didn't. But yeah, again, I do remember that at a time in the early 90s, or not early, but when grunge was going, so maybe middle to late 90s, you could still find some of these things and they were dirt cheap. And that's how I got some of them. Here's a cool one. Don't think this one fits me anymore though. The Cult Firewoman. Look at that. Man, some of these are awesome. Let's see. They shrink so much in the wash when you get them. Try to see what size it says, but it doesn't even have a size listed. Anyway, the Cult. That's cool. When they get too small, that's when they become girlfriend shirts, and then it's okay. They can borrow the shirt because it doesn't fit me anymore. Oh, cool. I forgot I even saw these guys. The Black Crowes. Man, look at that. There you go. What is it? The High as the Moon Tour? Yeah. High as the Moon Tour. Man, where's my date on the back of it? Yeah, I love it. I only liked buying shirts when they had the dates on the back of them. Can't find it quick enough on there, but it's on there. I mean, that was always my thing. If a band was selling a shirt with concert dates on the back, I had to make sure that the date for the stop that I was seeing them was on there, and then I would get that. Cool Mighty Mighty Boss Tone shirt. And I was always a big fan of these, the ones that have the logo on where, the pocket is, and then something can be on the back, but I never liked the front of the shirt to have a ton of stuff on it. So if I could ever find shirts like these, those are the ones I went with. Well, here's an odd colored one. Look at that. Mustard yellow, so to speak. Oh, it's Bad Religion. That's why. It's like Helmet, you know. Did something a little different. Just simple. The name Bad Religion. Nothing on the back. That's nice. I've seen them a bunch of times. Good to get some of these shirts in. I needed some new ones to start wearing. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know I had a Kiss Destroyer shirt. And I've actually got another one now. So I've got two of them. They look different though. Obviously made by different companies, slightly different designs and stuff like that. Oh, I think this was my first Guns N' Roses shirt. So much better than any of the ones I have today too. Look at that. I love that. I think they referred to this as the Bad Apples design for some reason, but I remember really digging that. Use Your Illusion. Got to see these guys on tour. Soundgarden opened for Guns N' Roses at this time. That was awesome. Did not get a Soundgarden shirt at that time, although I did see Soundgarden. Oh, yeah. The infamous Slaughter Stick It To You shirt. I tried to wear this to like Bible school, you know, in the summer through church. Or if you guys didn't already know, my father is a minister, and I was not allowed to, or I think I got in trouble for it. I think I wore it and I got in trouble. That's the kind of thing. But man, that one goes out too. Love that one. One of my many early Motley Crue shirts. Did not see them on this tour for Dr. Feelgood. And I don't know if this is going to fit either anymore. But yeah. Back then too, you could buy these kind of shirts in stores. You know, Spencer Gifts. You guys remember that store? That always had great concert shirts. Here's one I did see. Porno for Pyros. Check that out. Let me flatten that out a little bit there. And the back side. It's got the dates on it. Not a very long tour, it looks like. Tampa, Florida. That was me. They're making a new album, Porno for Pyros. Somebody was just asking me about that. Jane's Addiction, Porno for Pyros, and Perry Farrell. All three making albums at the same time. And all three of them are Perry Farrell groups, so that's why. And what do we got here? Oh, the Reverend Horton Heat. Another one that had a little logo on the pocket and then the back side of it. I'm actually surprised the shirt's not signed. I've seen the guys 5 times, probably met them each of the times as well. Must have gotten concert tickets and other things signed as part of that. Now, as much as I'm having issues with this guy's politics and everything, I saw this guy back in the day and he was so good. And I love this shirt, my Ted Nugent shirt with the, is that white zebras? Yeah, not white buffaloes, zebras. Virtual, what is this? Viral Attitude Tour. Here you go, look at that. I still love Ted. Just can't deal with his politics. What do we got this one? Blue one. Oh my goodness. It's my Pink Floyd shirt from when I saw them on the Division Bell Stadium. I remember this was an expensive shirt too. This is embroidered. That is not a print. That's actually stitched on, not a patch even. It's actually stitched through the shirt, embroidered. Wow. I didn't even remember this until seeing it right now. And it's an extra large, so that's still gonna fit me. Man, I gotta do a load of laundry tonight and get all of these shirts like tuned up. Oh, this is a cool one. Black Crows, that's actually the back of it. 3 snakes and 1 charm. And license plate on the front. I don't get a lot of white ones because of just this reason. Now this may have actually been cream to start, but white shirts just turn a dingy yellow. Very cool though. I am going to try and wash that up and see if that turns into anything I could actually wear, because it's just a very unique shirt. Pearl Jam. Got to see these guys on the Versus tour. Bundles? I don't know. I'm not sure what that's all about there. But there you go, Pearl Jam. Huh. That's cool. What do we got here? Oh, this is my technically second concert, but my parents thought it was my first concert. First concert was actually AC/DC. Poison was the one I begged my parents to let me go to, and I bought this shirt. It was a one-size-fits-all. You bought it, it was just like this. A little too loud for me today, but man, look at that. That's awesome. The Flesh and Blood tour. That's just actually kind of a disgusting shirt. Oh, I'm going to have to wear that. Another Guns N' Roses. Use Your Illusion. The back of it. Make it an effing fashion statement. That's probably why I bought it, because it said that. Man, some of these, I didn't even remember how many of these I had. For a long time, I didn't wear concert shirts, but certainly getting back into doing all of these videos for you guys and things, I love wearing shirts that associate with what I'm filming for that day. Ah, cool. This one, I like this. Pearl Jam with just the yield sign on the front at the Oklahoma Coliseum. The Rolling Stones in 97, that must have been a specific thing where I picked that up because it was a specialty shirt. I certainly didn't see that show. I've seen Pearl Jam a number of times, and I got to see these guys, and here's my concert shirt from it. Nirvana, got to see them. Here, I'm just going to turn this over and let you read it. I'm not even going to try to say that. Oh, yes, an official one, not a reissue or a remake or a, one from a Target store or something. Actual Nirvana shirt. Oh, look at that. Motley Crue, Generation Swine. And I got to see these guys on that tour as well. Another white one. I might have to put that one aside too. It'd be fun just to break some of these out. Cool. Since these guys have gotten, look at that, Pantera, the Great Southern Trendkill. Now why is, okay, this makes no sense to me. I'm not following. I'm going to double check. No, it is. Okay, the front of the shirt, The Cure, Wild Mood Swings, and the back of the shirt, Pantera, Great Southern Trendkill. What the heck? Maybe this was a record store shirt. I'm going to have to research. I don't even remember this. Like maybe both albums came out at the same time and we were promoting it I worked at a Peaches record store. I thought it was my Pantera shirt. I know I've got one somewhere because I saw those guys too, along with Biohazard opening. All right, this is the last shirt in here. Oh, this is cool. Blind Melon, got the B-Girl on the front. And this one on Crammed in a Van tour, 92, 93. Got to see these guys as well. Saw them, I'm trying to think who I saw them open for, and it wasn't Guns N' Roses. Who else was it? I don't remember, but good nonetheless. But there you go. An empty box. I mean, I don't know. I came out of that with 5 or 6 super duper cool finds in there. Plus I got all these others here. I didn't even count how many shirts that was. But yeah, you're going to see some new shirts and some new videos. So a lot of fun going through that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe brought back some memories for you guys going to your own shows and things like that. So, all right, everyone. Take care. Have a good one. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.